Hello everyone, so this week's assignment we're gonna take a look at J-cuts and L-cuts. So if you watched the video that I posted on the assignment, you should understand how J-cut and L-cut works and when to use it. So now we have to talk about how we can do that in Lightworks. So I just compiled this little bit of sequence that I collected over the weekend. So these two doesn't really work very well because in theory I should have much more footage right here just to kind of transition into this scene, this establishing shot to this this scene right here. But still this is very sudden change, but I'm gonna try to use the power of J-cut to try to make it as smooth as possible. It's not going to be as smooth as I want it to be because there's just way too different type of shots right here, but still we're gonna try our best. And since these two are drone footage, they don't come with the audios because it'll be pointless because drones are loud, and if this were to record audio, it'll be just sound of those drones. So usually it doesn't come with any kind of audio. So for that reason, I have to have some kind of background music establishing shot. So let's take a look with the background music. And this Lightworks really don't like the 4K footage, so this video might be a little laggy, but let's take a look. Hold on. Loading. Okay, let's take a look again. So bad. Alright, so that is very powerful audio right there, and this is very sudden jump as well. There's very abrupt jump from here to there. So let's make a J-cut. So I want this sound of waterfall start somewhere here. So I'm just gonna eyeball it somewhere here, then delete that right there and unhide these two and select this and try to line it up. Okay, and let's see what it looks like. I mean, that's better, but it's not the greatest. Oh jeez, Lightworks. From to here is very abrupt. So what we can do here is we can use the power of fade in, and also before we get to that, I think this sound is too overpowering, so I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna lower the master volume to -8 somewhere over here, just to kind of make it a little bit not too loud. Alright, so that's not too bad. Sorry guys, the video is so laggy because Lightworks is not very well capable of handling 4K footage. So I'll post the finished exported video into the assignment page so that you guys can take a look. So let's take a look at how fading can be achieved. So let's go to audio working environment, and if you take a look at this audio right here, you'll see that this little white line right there, what that does is that you can, if you click and grab, you can change the volume of this. I think the Adobe Premiere Pro does the same thing. But another thing you can do is you can actually create a keyframes and just by clicking it. So if you hover your cursor on top of it, you notice that there's a additional little thingy pops up. The top and bottom icon pops up. If you just click once right there, you create a keyframe. I'm not sure you guys can see in this video, but once you click that white line, you'll see that it's creating this little keyframes. And I'm gonna create the starting and the ending keyframe, and just by dragging this, you can kind of create this kind of a little levels. So if I go it all the way down and create this kind of an increasing effect, it's going to create a nice fading sound. So while we're at the audio working environment, let's do that for this background music as well. Here, and yeah, so let's take a look. And also when the scene changes, I want the background music to kind of fade away. So somewhere here, I'm gonna give it keyframe, and I think I think it has to happen a little bit faster. So somewhere, I'm just gonna line it up right there. Boom, boom, lower it. Somewhere right there. Okay. So now you can see this kind of a crease. This kicks in and the background music dies out, and the visual changes. So I'm gonna since the light works so laggy, so I'm gonna add the video that I exported here. Alright, so now you guys take a look at the power of J-cut and fade in, and how you can stitch those two shots together a lot more effectively, even though these two shots are very it has a very jump and jumps very abruptly, but still by using the power of J-cut and then fading, we can still kind of make it work. So for this week's assignment, I want you to explore with this J-cut editing technique, and also L-cut. So L-cut is just the opposite. You can just kind of hide these two and then cut it right there and then start a new video. And so the project that we just finished, the interview project, is actually the perfect case where you'll be using a lot of J-cuts. So you just use a couple of the videos that you collected from that project, and then experiment with the J-cuts and L-cuts and see what kind of a different effects it creates. So I want you guys to just post one video for J-cut and another video for L-cut, and that is going to be it for this week's assignment. And I don't want you guys to be too occupied with this assignment, because I want you guys to spend that time on your project, the final project. So this week it is going to be just simple video editing assignment, and if you have any questions, just send me a text or an email. Text is the fastest way to get a response from me. So yeah, so I'll see you guys next video.